A new era has officially begun. Starting in this video, some of you guys may know who I am, some of you guys may not know who I am. Um, my name is Kentre, by the way. I'm going to be making YouTube videos again. And some of you guys who do know who I am, I'm back. I'm officially back on YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos. I can't even remember the last time that I uploaded a single video onto YouTube. But other than that, I'm officially back. I'm in my 30s now. I remember back then when I was making videos, I was in my early 20s and my mid 20s. I used to talk about, the dating scene, and I used to always talk about rejection and how girls didn't like me and women didn't want to give me the time of day and all that. And now that I'm in my 30s and that I'm older now, I've matured and everything. I've grown. I turned over a whole new leaf. All of the things that I've wanted, I was able to get. So all of my frustrations and all of that, I got out of my system. I was able to get into a relationship. I was able to have sex, so I lost my virginity and everything. So pretty much all the stuff that I've been complaining about back when I was in my 20s, I was able to get that. It's out of my system now. And you know, um I'm going to be more consistent on making videos again because I miss YouTube. I miss making videos and everything. And I've been focusing more on myself. I've been working hard. I've been going to the gym and everything. What I have right here, I've been taking my creatine. So I've been going to the gym. I've been lifting the weights, as you can see by the shorts that I've posted up here on my channel. And if you don't follow me on IG, feel free to follow me on IG. It's Kentre the King. I'll put the link to my IG down in the description box. So feel free to follow me and everything. But other than that, I would say within the last decade, a lot has changed. A lot has changed. Unfortunately, a lot has changed for the worst as for the dating scene. Some of you guys who do know who I am, I used to always talk about how bad the dating scene was 10 years ago. It's even 10 times worse now. As for the dating scene, it's 10 times worse than what it was 10 years ago. And I can't believe how bad it has gotten over the years. But I see it. I see it a lot. I see it a lot, and I think what really messed the dating scene up was social media, smartphones, women, women having these high egos. Um, a lot of these men are putting these women on pedestals and everything. We all have done it. I've done it before, but we live and we learn, right? But it's crazy how times have changed, and not just women, but as for the American economy, how expensive everything has gotten with the cost of living and stuff like that. I mean, rent is high, food is high, bills in general are high, gas prices are high. It's crazy. We are living in some really, really strange, scary times right now. But but the most that I can do as a man is to just to stay focused, stay disciplined, stay positive, and just focus on my own goals. and everything. But other than that, I'm going to be consistent. I've been consistent in the gym. I've been consistent on going to the gym since we're in August now. I've been consistent going to the gym since the beginning of July, so probably a little over 2 months now, 2.5 months. I've been just consistent in the gym, lifting the weights. But over the years, I was going to the gym. I've been going to the gym off and on, off and on, off and on. I haven't been doing it consistently. But since the beginning of July, which was 2.5 months ago, I just been consistent. I've been going 5 days a week in the gym, lifting weights and everything, because I am trying to get bigger. I want to get bigger. I want to get stronger. I want to look better, feel better, and going to the gym has really it's really helped me a lot with my mental health. It has really, really helped me a lot mentally, going to the gym, because I feel I look better. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I feel that I look better. Since I've been going to the gym. I've been focusing more on myself. I just got out of a 5-year relationship back in December. So January, all the way up until August. So 8.5 months. I just been focusing on myself and everything, just trying to get things in order and everything. But like I said, I was able to experience everything I wanted to experience, with a woman. As for being in a relationship, having sex, ex- you know, being a boyfriend and everything, I was able to, me having a girlfriend, I was able to experience all of that. But it's just a learning experience. That's all I can say. Um, what else? It's crazy. Times have changed. Times have seriously changed since 2016, 2015, a little over 10 years ago. It's crazy how times have changed, and how much people have changed. And I know I've changed, and I'm over all of that negativity and everything. I'm just focusing on myself. I'm going to be moving forward, and as for this channel, I'm gonna be making videos consistently. I'm just gonna be talking about everyday life. Everyday life. I'm gonna talk about the dating scene, and I wanted to say this too. The thing about me is I'm a realist. That's one thing I always liked about myself, was that I am a realist. I always keep it real. I always tell the truth and everything, and that's just who I am. And why not use that type of strength and come back to YouTube and just speak the truth on everything, that's going on in everyday life in these modern times. And as for the women, like I said, I talked about how bad women were 10 years ago, but these modern women are 10 times worse. I mean, a lot of these women have high egos, like I said. A lot of these women are, a lot of, not just women, but a lot of people in general, like, they, they're fake. They're fake. They're NPCs. A lot of people don't think for themselves. A lot of people are not leaders, they're followers. Um, and I can't be around that, you know. And I just been very like aware. I've been paying attention. I've been very observant on just how people are, how people act. And as for me, I don't go off of how I'm mostly speaking for women. As I say this, I don't really go off of how I don't go off of what women say, because women will say one thing and they will do another, and I don't go off of what women say anymore. I'm just going off of straight actions And me trying to change my actions have proved that. I've been putting in work in the gym. You guys could go on my Instagram page. You guys could watch some of the shorts the shorts up here on my channel and everything. My actions speak for itself, because going to the gym has really helped me with my mental health. I've been consistent. I've been eating healthier as well. And I've been trying to, and this is me trying to give anyone else out there advice. It's just try to eat healthier. Stay away from the fast food. Um, Stay away from the junk food. Drink more water. That's what I've been doing. I've been drinking a lot more water, which has really helped. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. So I try to be as healthy as possible, and I try to be very aware of my surroundings, and I try to be aware on who I associate myself with. And I just try to pay attention and observe to see who's real and who's fake. And a whole lot of people in this society that we live in is fake. Straight up. A lot of people are not genuine. They're just not genuine at all. But and I stay away from people like that. I'm very selective on who I talk to as well. But I mean, I've changed for the better, and I can see that I've changed since, a decade ago. I was very immature. I was very naive. I mean, it is what it is. I made the videos. I was talking down on myself, calling myself a loser, calling myself a reject. And I'm past all that. I moved on from all that and everything. I'm just going to stay consistent, stay focused on my goals and everything. And what I want to do is create content. And that's what I want to do. I want to create content. I want to be consistent on creating content and everything. What else I was going to say? I'm just going to be who I am. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to, act out of character. I'm just going to be my ordinary, original, authentic, organic self. And this is who I am. What else I was going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Yeah, stay healthy, eat healthy, drink water. Um, I've been eating a lot of protein as well because I'm trying to put on some muscle mass. So I just been focused on that. Been eating a lot of protein, eating a lot of chicken, steak, shrimp, and everything. Trying to include all of that in my diet with rice, asparagus, and everything. But it's been really hard to, you know, stick with my diet because the cost of food is very expensive because of inflation and everything. But I do I have to I have to meet my protein goals. So and that's what I've been doing, man. I have put on some weight, thankfully. I remember back and I can't remember what year it was. Um I don't know if it was back in 2015, 2014. I think 2014, like late 2014, around that time, I used to always, I was yelling and screaming and ranting on how I was 125 pounds. I'm not 125 pounds anymore, so I'm well past that weight now, which I'm happy about. And I'm not 5'2" anymore. I've grown a few inches. I haven't grown too much, but I have grown a few inches, within the last decade. Um, but I would say as soon as I turned 30 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I'll be 32 in September. September 5th, I'll be 32 years old. So my birthday's next month. So I would say ever since I turned 30, I really feel like um, I reached my prime. I think not just me, for any man that turns 30, they that's when they that's when they hit their prime. I mean, a man in his 20s, they make mistakes and everything, growing pains, they make mistakes, they learn from it, and that's really what I did. Um, but I'm in my early 30s now, and I'm in my prime, and I'm gonna take advantage of that. I wanna get bigger. I wanna get more muscular. I have been focusing more on myself, which has helped and everything. And as for women in the dating scene, there's a lot more videos of me talking about how bad the dating scene is going forward. Um, it's bad. Like, the dating scene is terrible, absolutely terrible. Um, a lot of women, I don't even know where to start with that. And I'm speaking as for a man, and I'm speaking as for my experiences, dealing with women and everything. Um, the only thing I could say as for dealing with women, is frustrating. It's very frustrating dealing with women and trying to get them to cooperate and everything. And a lot of these women are not cooperative, and it's just bad. Um, but like I said, this is a new era up here on my YouTube channel, and I just want to create content. That's what I want to do. I want to create content going forward. Very first video up here on my channel. Um, I have made gameplay videos before up here on this channel, college football, Madden, WWE 2K, and everything. But I really feel like I need to do something different. I have to find my niche. So I think I just want to go back to creating content, because it seemed like a lot of people liked it. A lot of people miss me up here on YouTube, and at least I feel appreciated to an extent. But there's a lot more stuff for me to talk about up here on my channel and everything. What time is it? It's probably 3 in the morning where I'm at. But I just got out the shower about 10 minutes ago before I started recording this. I went to the gym today, so I feel good and everything. Took my creatine. I ate a nice dinner. I'm just counting my blessings. I'm just gonna be more humble going forward. And that's all I gotta do. Just count your blessings. I'm just thankful that I have a roof over my head. Um, I have I have clothes to wear. I have clean clothes to wear at that. I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat, water to drink, and everything. Um, and I do have a full-time job, but I'm gonna speak about all of that in another video. But I think that's pretty much all I want to say. But a new era has officially started now up here on my channel, and I'm a king. I tell myself that I'm a king. I'm worth it. I'm not ugly. I'm a king. I'm gonna act like a king. I'm gonna carry myself like a king, and my I want people to respect me as a king. You know, um, that's pretty much it. Um, but I'm gonna talk about all of that stuff in future videos, going forward. But a new era has begun up here on my channel. Kentrey the King, Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I deeply appreciate it. And other than that, also click on that bell for all notifications. You'll get a notification every time that I upload. So please subscribe and click on that bell for all the notifications that you'll get up here on my channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video and see you guys at the top.